What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, we're back on the main account. We have made a ton of progression in the Void campaign, so running this macro has been pretty effective overall. As you guys can see, we're now on stage 2-2-2, which is pretty amazing, because I think we were stuck on like... Oh, where were we stuck? We were stuck on like 1 dash... I think it was 1-7-5. Or no, I think it was even before that. It was 1-6-9 we were originally stuck at. Yesterday, we pushed ourselves up to 1-7-5 with this lineup. And it's kind of just the macros a little off, so it's not very efficient, but it's still running. I think it ran like 500 times last night and pushed us all the way up to this one right here. 2-2-2, which is just insane. Now, it gets pretty difficult because, as you guys can see, and the main highlight and takeaway we're going to take from this here today is Snowheart is actually kind of important if you even want to try to outspeed the enemies. And even at that, is going to be very, very difficult to accomplish. You can see here, my Jahra almost doesn't even get to go simply because, everybody else is going faster. It just happens to be like that. I do want to try to manipulate our team a little bit today to see if we can get it to work. So I'm going to stop the macro real quick so that we can do these things manually. But the big takeaway is the way I made all the progression so far. Of course, we have all the heroes, and of course, there's an update. I don't know what the update is. Maybe it's going to help us out. But here, while this is going on, I'll tell you guys, Snowheart has been key. We've started off with 2 Snowhearts, and now we're basically up to 4 splendid Snowhearts, which is just absolutely ridiculous. It was once a PvP artifact. Now it's actually a Void campaign artifact as well, because I can't get my Jahra quite fast enough. There is something I've been considering, though. Our Eos isn't really doing much in this game mode, needing a household. She's kind of a sacrificial lamb, but the one thing that is important is her speed. We need 2 people to use actives before Jahra goes. We're using one of them being, of course, our main householder, Vesa, with a splendid demon bell to give that extra energy. I was using a demon bell on her as well, but it just wasn't, we weren't going fast enough was the problem. That really, really seemed to be the issue. I wonder actually, what is her speed at right now? 2081. Yeah, there's no way we can catch up with that speed. Absolutely no way. Yeah, 2081. That would require some absolutely insane speed to be required right there, and that's not really something we can do. So I was gonna say, if we can get one more active off before she goes, that would be cool. We could substitute other heroes artifacts as well, but again, as you guys can see here, it gets very, very difficult even with the Snowhearts. Watch the enemy team here. You see how many little snowflakes are above their head? That means every single enemy is being slowed down, and yet they are still going before our Jahra. So the question is there a point of doing this at this point? Or should we build everybody tanky? Or should we just run them with all demon bells in order to give Jahra a super active? Because, it does seem like we're to the point where Snowhearts are starting to kind of fall off. We could try that. We could go for all Demon Bells instead. How many Demon Bells do I got in here? I only got 1. Okay, let me go find all my Demon Bells. I know I got a ton of them. I'm going to steal them off the Rogans, which is going to hurt my PvP right now, but I don't care. Let's go back and see how it turns out with, just a ton of crazy Demon Bell action. Do it here. We'll leave 1 Snowheart, I guess. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, though. Let's watch the order of the attacks here. Because if we're already going... Oh, my God. You know, this might not be the worst thing in the world, though. Having them go before even my Vesa means that we kind of heal everybody back up. Ooh. This isn't horrible. It's kind of horrible. I mean, it's not the worst. Actually, it's not the worst. Having Vesa go after we take a lot of hits, not that bad. So what if we even just go crazy on the Demon Bells and we just try to Really go crazy with the demon bells. Even the Asmodel. It might be a little overkill. We really got to see when Jahra is going in this combat, too. Oh, that's not good. A lot of this comes down to RNG, too, with our Jahra not getting hit, and she's getting hit a ton. We want somebody else to be the lowest HP target, because if this happens here, there's just no hope for us winning anyway. Like, at all. Okay, the entire enemy team just went. If Jahra can live through that, that would mean we'd be in a pretty good spot, kinda, sorta. I mean, this one's a wasted run just because if Jahra doesn't, like, simply put nowadays, if Jahra doesn't survive, we're just SOL. And if we want to make Jahra a tenant, or not a tenant, a householder, we're going to need to build a Freya on this account. Be a householder tenant for Vesa. Okay, this is working good. Honestly, I don't care if the queen quite gets killed here. Just stay away from my Jahra. Queen's gonna die through these assassins here. Natasha goes next, but luckily we do have weaker enemies or allies here. Okay, now it's our turn finally. So yeah, we get 2 actives. I guess everybody else having a Demon Bell is not like super important, although it does supercharge the Jahra up. The problem is you have to. Like, there's no way to win this unless you CC both of the Holmes Young, because the Holmes Young are going to polymorph us. They're going to shapeshift us into those doves, and then we're just going to have no chance whatsoever to get an active off because Jahra is slower than them. That's where CC in this game mode is crucial. Jahra already procced. It's not looking good. I think maybe keeping them with crowns might be a better idea, because if we have other demon bells, it could be good. Although, you know what? If we have 2 demon bells coming from here, wait, this could actually be better. If we can outspeed with our other 3 heroes faster than the Jahra, but slower than the 2 demon bell holders, that could work out pretty good. And then we would also have a much tankier team. So it's going from, like, in the early rounds where Snowheart's like really, really crucial, moving over to a different part of the game where now we're like, well, actually, Demon Bells and just going back to a tanky team might be better. So 2014. So what's the speed we need to beat out here? 2081. That can easily be done with an A and B. Now the thing is, we have to go steal all of our A and Bs back, because I threw A and Bs just on everybody just to have some artifacts. Okay, so you are good to have it. You are good to have an A and B. Get you back with that speed stone. 2084 versus 2081. Okay, that's good. And then over here, if we do this, I think you're still gonna be slower. 2000. Even if I add that, it's not going to be fast enough. I guess we could still stick with it, though. Just do something like that. Build them a little tankier. But with speed, it might work. This way, we're going to get a couple more actives before the Jahra goes off, so that she has a higher chance of getting to, like, the 150 energy point. Because these 2 energies here, oh my god, our first attempt. Oh, and this is why you need a macro, guys. So you can just run hundreds of attempts, because the RNG on this fest is just insane. Because see, everybody else does get an active round 1 because we have those 2 splendid demon bells. Or should, I mean, it's close. But again, like I said, without Jahra, there's just zero hope of winning any of these battles, especially with all these doves and everything. All right, let's see if we can get 1 good attempt before we get out of here. And then I'm going to start that macro up and let it go to work. Nobody touch the Jahra right here. Just kill the queen for all. Oh, no, don't hit the... No, not the Jahra. Okay, queen is lower. That's good. But queen's going to die. Oh, stop hitting the Jahra. Why? Holmes Young, your attack is random. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Don't hit the Jahra. Don't hit the Jahra. Don't hit the Jahra. Everybody stop. Oh my god. Another failed attempt. This is so triggering. And it's hard because she doesn't have any damage reduction. She's running Rui Scepter. She does have a decent amount of HP. But again, maybe if the problem is this is only going to work like in a very specific scenario where she's actually slower than a couple people that don't have demon bells. If I do make her a householder, that is going to throw a little bit of a wrench in it. But okay, that's perfect. Hit these two all day. I'm cool with that. Yep. Okay, yes. Okay, no. Don't, no. Okay, wait. This isn't horrible. Got a good heal. More actives. Oh, we missed one of the Holmes Young. And like I said, I think this is going to work. I think it will. It's just going to come down to avoiding that one Holmes Young. Literally, that's it. We'll give it one more try, see if we can get anything good. But I thought it would be interesting to show you guys where like the snow hearts are really good, very strong, and then they slowly start falling off as the enemies just get faster and faster. Now, they're probably going to come back and be useful again. Oh no, they took out one of our demon bells. That's horrible. We still get an active, but the chance of CCing everybody is like 0. Yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys an update. We're up to 2-2-2 now. We are now what? How far are people? I know Jesus is going absolutely crazy. We're up to number 47. Not too bad. The big thing we want to clear, though, is 2-2-10. Actually, no, sorry, 2-4-10. This is the big one where you start getting those Core of Origin shards. For some reason, I thought it was 2-2-10, but these are important as well. And, of course, we're getting very, very close with our Vesa to, where is it? We're getting very close down here. Very close to 40, getting the first one unlocked, then going for sublimation. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this one. See you guys next time.